Assalamualaikum and hi, welcome to my video. So now I'm going to talk about my book review called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It is a collection of short stories set in a location, and it is a magical realism book that was like a soft fantasy. This story revolves around this cafe in Tokyo that allows its customers to time travel. However, there's only one chair that allows you to, and that chair is always occupied by a ghost. Yes, a ghost. Also, there are a lot of rules that come with time travel. This book has 4 chapters or categories, and they all revolve around the people who work at the cafe or the regular customer. For the first chapter talks about a girl who just broke up at the cafe because her boyfriend just moving to America and he only told her now at the cafe, and she wants to go back in the past to relive this moment. I won't go into much detail and I'll just give you a broad idea of what it is. For the second chapter is about this man and his wife. The man has Alzheimer and he has officially forgotten his wife on the day. And he had a letter to give to his wife, but he can't remember who she is, so he hasn't given it to his wife. Then his wife chooses to go into the past to see what's going on. For the third chapter is about this woman and her sister, where she doesn't have a really good relationship with her sister, so she is using all her knowledge all this year to come see her at the cafe and trying to get in contact with her, and then something happens and she regrets not talking to her sister, figuring out what was the issues, and she goes to the past to set things right. But that's the things. You can't set anything right in this book or world, because no matter what you do, when you go back in time, it would not change the present. For the last story is about the owner of the cafe who goes to the future, not the past but the future, to meet her daughter. So from my point of view, this book was a roller coaster. I would say the first 50 pages will make you think that it is not worth the hype, but once you reach page 55 like that, you just can't stop reading. Lastly, I would recommend this book to you if you like any of those things, interconnected stories or short stories sort of, magical realism, stories about relationships. I would recommend you to read this book. So thank you for watching and let me know what you think.
Last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver.